Mike Klein here with Chess.com, coming to you at the conclusion of the Round 3 press conference. Now, following Round 2, Magnus went on a Norwegian podcast, and he said something to the effect of he was expecting a stale game today after all of the excitement of the first two rounds, and that's basically what we got after a little bit of opening nuance. Just after the game, I talked with Nepomniachtchi, and before we got set up, he actually had a bead of sweat coming down his forehead, but it's not really fair to say that Magnus caused it. I think it was just the walk from the stage to the press area. But what about the public press conference? Today was a much different tenor than yesterday, maybe because it's the shortest game that they've played so far. The players got a little bit more jovial as the press conference went on. You know, sometimes when Magnus is asked questions, he can just kind of mail it in when he doesn't want to answer. But sometimes when he takes that pause, he's thinking of something very witty to say, and that did happen a couple of times today. I asked Magnus, how could the World Championship become a little bit more exciting? He's always kind of leaned more on the side of sport, less on the side of science, and he said it should be inherently a combination of rapid and classical, not just rapid as a means of breaking the tie in case of a classical. What about Jan? He was asked that he had just got done playing one of the most accurate games in chess history, but he noted there's a doping control and made a little bit of joke that those two events are not actually correlated. They're just kind of randomly occurring together. I'm sure that the amount of tea he drank today is not going to affect his doping control. And lastly, what will the players do on the off day? Well, Magnus loves sports, but this is the first World Championship in a long time where the water is warm enough, a little bit above 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So really all we want to know, is he going to stay on land or is he going to do some water sports? We'll ask him when we come back from the rest day. Round 4 starts in 2 days.